Welcome back, everyone. Now, I'm going to give it about 30 seconds. So I can see the actual content. New game plus. Load clear data. Grabbing that one because. Okay, so far, I'm having connection issues. I can access the garden and do that if I must, but I'm gonna begin another playthrough. Start the game. Nightmare. Clear data. One sec. There we go. Skip all. And begins.
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general store. So let's... Wait, I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Ever the sugar addict.
Quit dawdling and buy some. Stay out of trouble now.
An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
I got the hint. We can make a quick
Welcomed.
stop. You won't be any...
This is perfect.
Yeah, I
A
can't
breather
really
was
sleep
just
yet.
what I
I have to wait. I usually can't actually properly sleep until like 3, but I usually down, but I don't. I have energy
I feel
right
good
now,
as new.
so
Come back anytime.
yeah.
Don't be such a
And-
stick in the mud.
So Vinland Saga is. I know Vinland Saga is good. Haven't properly watched the whole
Okay,
thing.
let me
I
finish decking
know.
out my ride and then... Actually,
Pacing is
save
that good?
for tomorrow.
Your obsession with cards. Hasn't died down a smidge either. See, it's fine.
Right,
Well then,
Riverside.
shall we?
And yes, this is New Game Plus. Now that's good pacing.
Oh, it's
I'll bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
There's not really come to the That Vinland Saga. That statement. Now that. Yeah. He has good pacing. Alright.
That looks like the place. I see your heart.
Can't use the weapon yet. But, yeah.
Um,
That I am kind of surprised about. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I need that.
Alrighty.
Disconnect that. Turn that off. That up there. Sorry, I needed to grab my charger. because I need to bring up an actual thing on my phone, my Twitch app on my phone to read comments with how I'm set up. So.
Alrighty.
No. Come on, Bells. Yeah.
Let's roll, gang.
I know about that. Vinland Saga.
Cheers, everyone! Come on in and eat your my stuff can't be. I'll be waiting for you.
I think I'll give it a try.
Welcome to the Grand Circle.
Leave it to me.
Wait. And what did that say?
Welcome to the Grand Circuit. In a few moments, you'll get to experience the white-hot excitement of C1.
I can switch it to Lapis.
This'll be a cinch. Let's see. I'll input this in style and grit. And that's all she wrote.
That sounds very that is a
That climbing
good,
wall looks
that's a
like
good
fun.
motivator on that.
I do wish
So,
it were a little
yeah.
taller, though.
I
Alright.
think it's tall enough as is. Not everyone's as fit as you are, you know.
Exhibition races are still open to the public, yes?
Yeah, but I think they're almost over.
Welcome to the
I almost had every chest. I missed. I have to say this because this is annoying. I missed one of the freaking missions, and it was the fish mission because I didn't get all the fish. And I don't even know how I missed this.
Grand Circuit.
We ask that you please remain.
Get to experience. Welcome to the Grand Circuit. In a few moments, you'll get to experience the white-hot excitement of C1. Look forward to seeing the engineering prowess of the 4 major manufacturers get put to the ultimate test.
That sounds
Hell yeah!
about right.
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business treating you? Fresh produce straight from the farm.
Take a look at my wares.
Hmm?
Anything strike your fancy? Thanks.
Nothing I really care about there.
What to do?
All right.
I've probably seen the scene. It has been a while though, so
Well, we're on the clock now.
This is kind of fun.
Your eyes on this.
Take a look at my wares.
well that's if I've actually seen it. I can't remember.
Got a question for you. This market's bustling. Let me ask you more stuff.
Heh. Well then.
The Center Marché really does have everything.
It's so light.
Let me ask you something.
Wow. That's pretty bad. Your own team telling you to stay behind because you're that bad of a pilot. That is, Okay. I'll just pick it up like this, because my phone's not charging, right?
Well...
Why am I not even surprised by that?
Check out what I have on offer.
There should be a guide for this since I need every point I can get.
Feast your eyes on this.
This is kind of fun.
It's him. I hate these missions, but I need it for the freaking SP.
The Center Marché really does have everything.
There's so much to see.
Try again. The fact that I lost that. Huh. Yeah, he does flip-flop a lot on a lot of things. Because the one thing that gets me here, is of all the characters you think he'd be mad at Gerard. But no, the one he's the most mad at the one he has issues with is Melchior. No, I understand having if he was mad at both of them for different reasons, because Melchior was just a freaking sadist. Ye-
It's so lively around here.
But to be mad at only one and not the other makes no sense. I can understand if he felt pity for a handful of characters, but those two?
I hope I was of assistance.
Reward deposited.
Shades of Grey.
Okay, let's give this shard search thing a whirl.
It will be interesting to see if
The only one that has any kind of backstory I can feel sorry for is Olympia.
Scent keeps going from
And
here.
that's it. All the rest are just her. Because I'm forgetting everyone else's name, but because the Ex-Jäger is a problem in of itself. Yes. Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
on my
Arts work best on this enemy. Commence battle. Proceed with caution. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Initiate strike.
It makes no. His backstory makes the least sense here. Gerard is just Gerard. His backstory, not feeling pity, fine, but his backstory
Sure,
made more
leave
sense.
everything okay.
Made sense.
All set
Melchior's
now.
just a freaking.
I need you to choose a type. Ports embedded.
Oh, I need the equipment. Auto equip physical. Auto equip physical.
Brace yourself.
That went down.
thanks for helping.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
I need to check my.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Reveal all, view all trophies. Yeah, you can make a. Not all, but it's very few at the point we're showing. With a handful of them got forced into that life, but it was a handful. Are you seriously? Modify the background music is within this, and I know it didn't get to the fast one. The battle section of the notebook. Battle modes.
Huh.
Okay, I gotta go through this battle section really quick. The notebook. Where is it? Brain. Battle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11.
Attack arts advised.
I got a funny one I could say, but I'm not saying that on. Not saying that here. That could end bad.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
On my...
Attack arts advised.
Your Hollow Core's name is Mare, correct?
Yeah. Didn't realize you knew about her. Most of the time, she's just a normal AI.
I'm certainly curious about her. But you can fill me in on all the details another.
Okay, now I'm gonna. I need to equip Fan specifically with something.
Modifying your augment, are you?
I understand that. Drive, no. Heal, no. Weapon, no. Extra. What is it? There it is. 5 wounds, 3 mirage.
New shard skill
No,
added.
put bumble here.
Watch out.
That way
I
I
spot
can
enemies.
look for all the chests.
No enemies found.
Narcissistic, that's for sure.
There's the desired boss. Let's take him out
And
keep moving.
I have one thing with this, the lore now that just is confusing.
Seriously?
On my blade.
Because during the fight with the final boss, he breaks the shard field. It's like the shard field would be like,
You picked the wrong
I was
guy to
thinking
fight.
of anything with the shard field, it'd be like, just,
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
it gives issues to enemy, makes them weaker. I know that the description is off, but even lore-wise, the fact that it can be broken and the taunt and going in taunts is actual canon.
There are so many of them. Look out. Use a shard. Certain arts will
We
work
should go
better.
on the attack. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, remember,
picking taunts
now's a
is
great time for a
canon.
sharp boost.
Going all in. Here goes.
We'll win. Engaging skill. Van, your turn.
Use a shard. Certain arts
Which
will work better.
bothers me. They do!
Takes care of that.
Reward
And the fact that they put it in like that at the very end, the fact that it could be just broken with enough pressure from something.
arts work best on this end.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece? Looks like a chest.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
grab it. Make sure I'm not missing any.
Bastard.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Quite a few, yes.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. Bet we can.
There are so many of them.
I don't know
Look out.
anything.
Use a shark full boost.
Vandalize raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Quite that, and I think there was a few more, but I can't really be specific with that because there was so much. I gotta get. Oh, she was definitely there. Death 12. I have all 12. And then just 3 enemies here.
Military machines. These the things they recently brought in for testing?
They've entered combat mode. Let's try and take them out as quickly.
Give me your worst.
It's a lot easier
Looks
to
like a
handle
chest.
people on YouTube too. When talking. It's weird. When you're having arguments with them. Yeah, okay. Lilo and Stitch. I saw clips of it. I saw things. I even saw someone do a
Weren't able to
freaking
stop it in time.
video on it, and they
Come
were
on,
having
Ray.
a
We've gotta move.
breakdown
We can't allow
with how
any more
bad it
bloodshed.
was.
Brace yourself. Don't forget about your
Because
Enemy
they
eliminated.
didn't even keep
Let's
a
get them. Do more.
speck of the original.
combat over. Processing data.
Yeah. It was so bad.
Activating shard. Use a shard boost to get the upper
should go
hand.
after
Peter Roy.
Here goes.
Hit. Do
Here
that.
goes. It's go time.
Hyper Sunray.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
One shot. It's one shot. That pissed off a lot of people. Skip the cutscene.
All right. Well.
Yeah. The ending was also just of this was just kind of weird. It's like you did it, and by the way, you need to save the world now. Again, because the event that's supposed to happen in those diaries is still going to happen. Is basically what was said.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Which makes
Damn,
little sense
That's
to me.
pretty generous. That's just about perfect.
I did nothing out of the ordinary.
Just save. I understand that, but sometimes some people get to, even the big names. Sometimes they choose, sometimes they don't. Also, with Yuri, it is weird because he goes into a lot of good and bad
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
works.
These battles feel
Worry
just
about
like
it.
the real
Yeah, I'm
thing.
just gonna ignore
Marduk's
everything,
technology is
basically.
certainly
Yeah,
impressive.
check.
I guess that means we need to be careful then.
The limiters will help reduce the pain. But remember, this place ain't working like it should.
If it hurts worse than it would in real life, I'll sue MK for all they're worth.
Let's get to work.
Oh, they like Anya. That I can say hands down. They like Anya
A treasure chest.
a
Good
lot.
find.
This could get tricky.
Setting it. It's doing what I think it does. The only other character I can say is any more capable
Wider than I thought. Guess I
if
made
they
it
were
right.
left alone. Well, two would be Quatrain and Rosette. But considering they're not left alone and they're always with them, sometimes not that easy.
You guys along.
For the fact that I had on
Knew
hard
you'd
for a
need our help
challenge.
from the word go.
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of
And
it.
now that we're here, we might as well see this through.
Anya's is the only character capable even in the situations that is being put through.
I suggest physical attacks for now.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
That looks like a nice chest.
No matter what I grab.
Don't forget about your charge attack. That looks like a nice chest. Let's keep moving ahead. Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Randy's in that weird spot. All the rest are right, but Randy's in that weird spot of hate and like.
Now then, I'll be putting you all to work.
I'll explain that on
With the-
in chat. Well, I'll explain that on Discord later.
Double the word. He really is evil.
If you're putting us through,
Because it's a
we have to be willing to pay.
weird thing I'd have to explain, and I can't explain that over
And sparks
there.
are already flying. Nana wins again.
Good.
Get him, Nadia. I
Mm,
won't show any mercy.
that's part of it, but that's not exactly why he's hated to a degree. Which I can understand that from a science perspective, but it's really not that bad compared to the other stuff that happens with people here.
There's so many. What a pain.
Is that? Yeah, I can get to that.
Looks like
You
a
could add
chest.
that because that came out of nowhere to start off with. No explanation, none at all of
view is
how they had
so
a connection
pretty,
with him, and
isn't
then they're
it?
just like, "This is how."
I had the same
And
thought.
you think
I would
you'd
love to go on a
hear
date
more than
here.
like a
The
one-time
Gotham's
line
popular
in
with
Cold
girls,
Steel
I've noticed.
4 about
I bet
him.
people will flock
And
to
it
this
wasn't
place
just,
once it's out.
it was a
So
one-time
long as the
line.
monsters are cleared out anyway.
There is still much we don't know.
That's
You're gone.
all it was. Oh. And it wasn't even by those two that the connection was made. It was by freaking, I'm forgetting, Nelson, I think, if I'm remembering his name right. And it wasn't even by name he was mentioned. It was by freaking, like,
You're a true
what he
professional.
does.
Time for you to focus. I've got this in the bag. Like that. Swim!
Keep it up, Nadia!
Chance.
Use a sharp attack their weakness
We're
with
doing
an arc.
good! Here we go!
Get going, Dan! Dan, activate your boost. We've got this in the bag.
We're doing good!
Keep it up, it's working. Take this! We'll take that. Take this! Here it comes! Boost gauge limiter removed.
Honestly, regular sword of any kind would have been better. Any kind of regular sword would have been better. Dagger,
That's how it goes. Rank up.
even a regular dagger would have
I'll be
made it
taking
work.
that.
But no. Because the
That's
way
just
he
about
fights
perfect.
using a
Yay!
dagger would have been...
So, where's my bonus check?
That is fair, but that... I will give this though. At the start, I could understand him showing a weapon for his powers, but he doesn't need it after the fact. Considering they just keep coming out of nowhere.
Damn, where'd that brat go?
Hunt him down. We can't let that lead slip, no matter what.
Here I need Act A. Act A.
All right. I've got my disguise on now,
well.
so I'm good to go.
That could win an award for the worst disguise in history. Didn't you do the same crap in Edith?
How on earth did no one recognize you?
The more neutral ones win a Nadia. 1, 2. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 12. Wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. That's Coastal Road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6, 11.
The ocean is just as lovely in winter, isn't it?
What a pretty canal.
Goofy.
Fair, but also the fact that people can
Let's see
actually
what we
do
got.
this, and it's freaking hilarious. They can just poof, gone, no one sees them.
May Adios be with us.
Time to go solve some problems.
Considering what Henry Cavill did, it wasn't even a disguise. Just walked out there in a freak Superman t-shirt. I think it was Henry Cavill.
The pretty canal.
Ugh. Something.
No need to be shy now.
Yes. Onyx Steel. Yes. If she
Come
was,
again.
but even other actors have probably done the same thing,
Let me
which
ask you something.
is gonna be weird. You've.
The pretty canal.
Oh, movie.
Really?
This theater plays all
there
kinds
any
of
movie in
movies,
here
including independent
Welcome.
films.
that I have
Oh,
not
really?
watched?
Then movie fans must be in love with this place.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to appeal to film buffs.
Proceed to the entrance.
I already watched these.
As you can
Yeah, I
see,
did. I thought they'd come over. Did I not purchase that? I hope I hit the purchase button because I was reading. Trying to
Thank you for your
recap.
visit today.
Items, key, there being key, I think. No. Yep, it's in here.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Yeah. Speaking, I should probably check this. That's sad. I found that lazy. I've seen many of these were freaking
Really looking forward
like,
to the film festival.
what's the term? New grain. Yeah, those are new.
it's fish.
This place seems different from the...
Wanna have a little fun? Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Looks like someone doodled. Oh, wait, no. This is called graffiti art, isn't it? Got a question for you. Got a question for you.
That's also one thing I have found strange with this world. Because they act, because sometimes there's things that would just be completely normal, and then they change it up completely and it's not normal anymore.
Got a question for you.
And it's just like no one knows what this is,
That's
even
all,
though it's like
folks.
this should have been
Reward
happening for years
deposit.
now and no one knows what this is. The hell, again.
pretty canal.
I never realized there were so many people involved in making a movie.
Yeah, it's not just actors and
Okay. Next ship.
Ah, the Northern Sea. I'm a little surprised it's not too cold out there this time of year.
I think that's because the flow of ocean currents keeps the port ice-free.
it's like a game.
Gotta have the mirror.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Deploying shark!
Beginning combat test.
You're dead!
You'll be sorry.
Forgive me!
I'm going!
Develop. You're dead! Chance! Forgive me! Your turn!
Here's a little more.
Forgive me! Chief,
I gotta check something else. Oh, I've got it. Oh. I can just imagine to a degree. Alright. Yeah. Alright, one sec. I gotta check something. What a Nimith? The husband of Nimith Island? What, Nimith Island? Daybreak 2. Alright. Fish.
What a pretty canal.
I'll say there are people like that out
It's
there,
fishing
but
time.
there's still very few people out there like that.
Let's do this thing. Hey! That's it!
Indeed.
Nice! I got one!
Yeah. At the bare minimum, you could find a car fan like that. You can. Not true fan, I will, as you say,
Let's do this
but the
thing.
fact that there are people that would
Hey.
do it do exist. But the problem is, considering
That's it.
relatable is what they were trying to go for with this, that is not relatable to a lot of people. Yes, there are people that can relate, but not the people they were
Nice,
aiming
I
for.
got one.
Indeed. seems like a good fishing spot.
Let's do this thing. Hey! That's it! Nice! I got one!
Alright, 1 sec. I gotta go back to the fish book. Got that, got that, got that, got that. Got that. Go back to the tower. Which I don't have to worry anyway, considering this is an order.
Gotta have the beer up.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing
Let's
spot.
do this thing.
That's great. We can go talk. See the main story.
What?
That's I'm pretty sure it's yeah, I was right.
Okay, time to get to work.
Welcome. Thank you for your visit today. The showing of
There, another max out.
Got a question for you. Alrighty. Got a question
Talk.
for you.
Finish.
Not this way.
what's
Yeah,
next?
check. Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Sure. You all? I'd like to see it.
Let me ask you
alright,
something.
Let fate
That takes
decide.
care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Wait, what? Wait. What? Did I not have Chaos Mirror until now? I didn't have the Chaos version of Maya until now because of how that is. Wow.
Gotta have the Mira if you want the good stuff.
The ocean seems. Let's get this party started.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun? Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little
Gotta
fun?
have the Mira if you want the good stuff.
Uh, yeah, speaking of the Orbital Net one, I don't understand that either, because hackers in this world are still really far behind, so there's no point of not taking us to the Orbital Net, because the only good hackers we have seen in this was Yona, if I'm saying his name right, and Ren. Those are the only good ones we have seen. So there's no fear
That's
of
one
being
job
hacked,
behind us.
especially with his
Mirror
business.
deposit confirmed.
Alright.
Gotta have the Mira if you want the good stuff.
Bare minimum what would change would be like small story details. It won't change anything important. At all. You have all the important story details, nothing of major significance would be changed. But I have not shared with anybody any of that.
Underground sector confirmed. Infiltration.
I need to check something quick. Okay, that's fine.
I'll show you all what the Phantom Thief Grimcat is made of.
You sure are fired up about.
Yeah, I got all that.
I think she's just terrified of getting an earful from the old Grimcat if she screws this up.
Let's get in there and win one for the team. Okay?
Marduk's security robots? Wait, no. Something different about them.
I think
Now
these
we're
were
gonna
made by
skill.
Zek Arms, but they look like rip-offs of the Society's arcades.
Oh yeah, I
In other
need to
words, they
set
have
that
zero
things up.
integrity. Copying those had to have taken some
You'll be
skill.
our chance.
Activating skill.
That's why I'm having it, because I don't have the ability to build up.
Our chance. Fan.
Give him your all.
Your turn.
Initiate your skill.
Finish him, Van!
Give him your
I know I was right.
boost gauge limiter.
Alright. Prioritize speed. Prioritize magic.
Switching to maintenance user type.
Prioritize
Okay. All set.
speed.
Pick a type. Here's my
Prioritize-
recommendation.
Nice! That went.
Modifying your orb. Sure. Leave everything to me.
Nice going, Van!
This'll be a cinch. Let's see. I'll input this in style and grace. Let's see. I'll input this in style and that's all she wrote.
I missed one of these chests and I don't know which one. Oh, yeah. I think it's in here too. That was the one I missed. Wow. Oh, and a crit chance increase.
I detect treasure.
Don't even get me started on that, cause
Looks like the gang's all
oh
here.
boy,
I detect
that
treasure.
should tell ya.
Engaging enemy.
Don't forget about your target attack. Activating skill.
It's go!
No way.
I didn't even break a sweat.
A 5-star performance.
Look, there's a
student.
way through now.
Engaging enemy.
Don't forget about your target attack.
Not as vicious, but as vicious. As I told you before,
That'd be the
YouTube has to
star of
tone
the
it down
show.
for their
Hey, Judith?
We
policies,
found our way forward.
so no one gets in actual
Looks
trouble.
like a chest.
One second. It's mostly the age gap that they hate it for. So I had to take care of a bot that popped up, like the Bannervator thing.
Huh.
I like the fact that they added that
Looks
more.
like the gang's all here.
Right. Now that's all of those are gone.
Best point found. There are so many of
Beginning
them.
combat
Look
test.
out!
We're here to take out the trash.
Use a shard boost to get the
Shooting
upper
war,
Here goes.
ran, then Blind Rain.
boost gauge
You're
limiter
giving me-
unlocked.
You can't beat me!
Initiating skill.
Pass some more.
That's far enough.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Oh, look! Snow.
I suppose we're in for a cold front then. Hope it doesn't start to accumulate too much.
I, for one, happen to find the snow to be quite pleasant.
Yeah, I guess it ain't so bad.
Some do, some don't. But the problem with that is even YouTube has the problem of a good chunk of them don't know what Sky is, but they are still more reasonable than you'd give it out to be.
There are so many of them. Look out!
Here goes.
Make it count!
Activate
Now or
skill.
never.
Initiating skill.
Full boost.
July trade. Knock everybody
Limit
out.
unlocked.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
Get chaos up now. Ah, yeah. That would make that happen.
Okay, time to get to work.
And I have to say this, now that my brain's on thinking of something. Van's business would have made a lot more sense if he ran it in, if it was run in Arabonia instead of Kelvad. Considering how Arabonia was, it would have been an actual risk to run it. I know it's because he's from Kelvad, but
Nothing like a good hot
Nothing.
bath.
That's the stuff. Come see us again.
Nothing like a good hot bath. Nothing like a good hot bath.
That's all, folks.
Mira deposit confirmed.
The ocean is just as lovely in winter, isn't it?
I've no doubt this will.
Yeah,
Be a fascinating movie. Seems to be quite
it
the
would have
collaborative
made more sense in the case
endeavor.
there.
We'll see. A lot of so-called ambitious collabs don't end up working out that well. But if they pull it off, it'll prove just how skilled the directors and actresses here are.
Look forward to the final product, because I guarantee it'll blow you away. Grammy said they were doing some work on the plumbing.
And considering Ren's family is just all, like, we're all braces, it fits even more.
There's the ocean. Ugh. The wind's blowing so hard out here. What's Luca's father doing all the way out here?
So he's the last remaining member of Almada, huh? I hope we can reunite him with his son.
Yeah, hope so too.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
Now, that...
Use a sharp surge arc for full boost. Attack it on your boost gauge limiter.
Your turn,
Unlocked.
Initiating skill. More.
that would be funny.
Our chance!
Some arts work better.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Got it! There!
Now or never.
Initiating skill!
Give them your all.
I don't know, I'm being nice. Just...
Whoa. So that's the power of a kidnap. Scary.
It's not like we bust him out all the time. And we almost never release it at full power.
We can't delve into specifics, I'm afraid. Just know it's a power far beyond the ken of mankind. Unless the situation calls for it, we prefer not to make use of it at the moment.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side.
I want to know why the hell you use it on regular mobs. Yeah, about being playable in the next one.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Now let's get back to
Artwork
business.
test on this enemy.
Give me your worst.
Use a sharp
It is raw.
Here goes.
full boost. Activated. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Yeah, I saw that coming. People are gonna feel sorry considering this one's gonna get into a convoluted thing of considering
we
that's
have
how
a
they were
missing
brought up
artifact,
and blah blah.
Almada's legacy,
But I'm not even getting
and
into
now
that
the Genesis
conversation
is
here
reacting to
because
something.
Not the
of
kind of
how
thing
that
we
can
just turn
be.
a blind eye to. That's for damn sure.
Good deal. Appreciate you guys giving us a hand with this one.
This
that
one
conversation
is
can stay for private chat.
Give them your all.
Take them down, please.
Your next activating skill.
Judith! Here's a little more!
Finish him, man.
Activating skill.
Initiating skill! Here's a little more!
Your move.
Our chance!
Activating skill.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That went well, Katra.
Yeah.
What? Is this one of Almada's storage sites?
And we've arrived
That
at our
hits the spot.
destination.
Alright, here we go.
There are so many
I
of
will
them.
not allow
Look
you to
out.
get between me and my hunt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
It is raw.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Here goes.
Full boost.
And
You're
here
a
you go.
powerful
Oh,
foe
he
indeed.
survived.
Now's our time to shine.
Okay, crap. I was not expecting you to survive that.
Going all in.
Keep it going. Now or never.
Initiating skill!
Katra, your turn.
Now's your chance to boost.
Going all in.
Energy output activating.
Master has taught you well.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Knock them down.
My strength exceeded ours.
There are so many
Don't
of
think
them.
for a second
Look
that you
out.
can escape the glinting bullets.
You're freaking dead. Time to turn up the heat. Have some more. Let's go.
Boost level maximum.
Make it count!
Activating.
Dance back to back to back.
Let's burn up!
For real?
Boost gauge expanded.
My move now.
Now's our time. Your next Elysian.
Energy output at full throttle. Pressure him and move in.
Activate skill.
Judith.
Ready to roll.
Initiating skill.
No later?
Integra.
You'll be there. Finish him with it.
Okay, bored now. Let's call it here.
The charge over all the games, though, has become more and more hated. So there's that.
That's how it goes. Rank up. Damn, that's pretty generous. Can't complain with that.
Nothing to it.
Now with a gun that big, yeah. The only problem with that one is the fact that it was a. The only reason that it can be fought with close range is because of the tracking bullets.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Let's get out there and kick some butt.
That's
Would
the
you care for some
only
flowers?
reason. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
there
the
it
reason
is.
is tracking bullets.
A new
The
forest.
only reason.
Let's be on our way.
Let's just act like we never saw it. What's on the
I'm
menu?
afraid you aren't getting out of this
What's
that
on the
easily.
menu? And with the
Well then, shall we?
Alright, I have to check the. Battle. Act 2. A. No, Act 1B. Yep, this is the right area. All
Do you
good.
really mean that?
That's quite the show.
This cutie has booty.
I don't need to fight any of you. I'm just gonna run through and get this quest done. So I'm going to have to go to an area to level up at
Treasure
some
chest.
point.
Good find.
But once I have the actual builds around, I
Watch out.
won't
I
have
spot
to
enemies.
worry.
Ooh, a stopping point. Nap time. This cutie has booty.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find. Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
Blue pendulum, and look, before we actually fight the thing, I'm gonna have to adjust the equipment.
This cutie has booty. Do your best, everyone.
Alright. Equip.
Which type do you want? All set.
Speed.
What type do you
Equip.
want? How's this look?
I need
Equip.
you to choose a type.
Get that.
Ports embedded.
That. Equip. Why did I not attach this on the other group? That is just me being dumb. Depends. How bad is it? Because depending on what it is, I'm not talking about it on stream.
Keep sharp.
Ready to go.
Please. Activate. Boost
Let's
gauge
do this.
limit. Activating skill.
Request completed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, ready to go?
I wonder if business will be better this year.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
I wonder if...
Okay, ready to go?
Let's get out there.
I see you're working hard as always.
Let's head out. Hey there. Business treat me out.
Please check out
So
my
check out what I have on offer.
Do you have a moment?
Please check out my wares.
Okay.
Can't deny.
Deploying shark. Just try and take me. Fine. Let's play.
You're freaking dead.
Keep it up. I'm ready to go.
Activate. Boost gauge limit removed.
Let's see. Oh, I have to readjust my things. Okay, Nadia's has to
Activating
be
maintenance
adjusted.
mode.
Need to go more.
Ooh, a shiny new skill. Activating maintenance mode. Activating maintenance mode.
Wait, I'm doing this because I'm forgetting a lot of important things for this crap. Right.
Activating maintenance mode.
An extra.
Skills changed.
No treasure chests. Okay, all good.
Just try and take me.
Energy output. Activate. Boost gauge limit removed.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira deposit confirmed.
Yeah, just getting up there. That's good.
Okay,
Now try
ready to go?
shower.
again for putting.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major.
Okay. I think we've hit up all the spots worth visiting.
Then I suggest we head for the tower.
Oh, look! It's Mishy!
Don't be fooled.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
Off about it.
That's Treon Tower.
Alright. I'm missing one enemy.
Are those security robots?
Analyzing code. Security clear. Analyzing code. Security clear. Mission accomplished.
Okay, ready to go?
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. It's huge. You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
What to do?
Visit the new
Let's wrap this up quickly.
from the latest ZCF products to expensive and even acerbic tomatoes. Please check it out.
Welcome.
Welcome to
One
the
sec.
Treon Mall.
One sec.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
The Liberal Boutique. They deal in specialty
sec.
goods and souvenirs.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain unfolds on an all-new adventure. The Adventures of Rockford. Golden Calamity. In theaters now.
Three-point heat. Now playing at a theater near you. Take wing and soar above the court, and blaze a trail for those who follow.
We embarked on a journey.
The way I responded is the light way. That's the light response I'm gonna be given for the moment. Heavy responses are gonna be reserved for only chat. Well,
I've got some
live
delicious ice
chat.
cream.
Well, live conversation.
A story of blood-stained earth and of how a young band of soldiers managed to survive. Now play.
How did I lose them? They were in my direct line of sight, and they vanished. No clue. That could just be a culture thing. That's all I can say on that. That's the only thing I can think of.
Fight a group. Keep sharp.
Try and take me. Fine, let's play.
Activating skill. Activating. Boost game's limit removed.
I hope I was of assistance.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yes. Controlled chaos. True neutral. These teams I am fighting for. Now, what the heck does this do? Plus 20 evasion. Advanced ailments. I can make an evasion build. Yes.
Let's head out.
Whoa! There's so many.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Looks like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right? Fast, everyone.
They're down. And I hit him with charge. Activating skill.
Engaging skill. That fight felt pretty good.
Pretty darn good. There's nothing but monsters around here. No people at all.
According to the reports I've read, there are a few thugs and gangsters around, but that's all.
It's kind of unsettling. We should watch our backs while we're down here.
There's so many. What a pain.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks. These readings. We should do a shard search.
Your guard up. Settle this right now.
Charge attack. Activating skill.
Done and dusted.
You didn't miss a beat, Swing.
Yeah. Stick the command, stick the key.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
This over here.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
I want open.
The path is clear now.
Hey, have you grown a few, Regis? Are you on a growth spurt? No, stop it. If you keep that up, we'll start looking like siblings.
Is there a problem with that?
Ugh, I can't even with you.
They really are a fun pair.
Won't show any mercy.
Chest.
Like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right?
But use a charge attack, you know.
Not like they can gamble.
You better be careful with this one.
Scared of it.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
Deploying shards. Let's get to it.
We can win.
Activating. Boost
We
game
can win.
activating skill.
Like that.
Engaging skill.
There. That's done. Up there.
Looks like we can proceed.
Nope, 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 not doing that yet. I need
This one looks tough. Keep your guard up.
There's so many.
check that
What a
entrance.
pain.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Run Down to here.
Won't show any mercy.
Go from the other side. I should have just stayed down there. Yeah, this place is great. Okay.
Treasure.
What is that treasure chest? So I wasn't being crazy with that. Still not every treasure chest though. This is extremely thorough. For every chest we possibly can. Not that one.
Rest point detected.
I like the rest point there.
Come and get some. Go for it.
Engage your skill.
We can
Activating skill.
Our turn! Coming right up!
Activating skill.
Go for it.
Engage your skill.
Wide open.
Our turn!
I won't show.
Too slow.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
There's nothing but monsters around here. No people at... Wait a minute. Have we been here before?
Now that you mention it, I'm getting some serious deja vu.
Woohoo! Z-Bear is here to carry us.
I don't mind doing some of the heavy lifting. Just try not to get too careless. If something big comes our way, I'll send it back.
I really am glad we brought you along, Jin.
Alright.
Quite a group. Keep sharp. A good chance
We
for
can
the charge activated. Boost gauge limit removed.
You can't best me. This engaging. Boost gauge upgraded.
Failed. That one failed.
I'll check out the arena.
What are you looking at?
Treasure
yeah.
chest. Good.
This'll be a cinch. Let's see. I'll input that in style and grace. Let's see. I'll in time's running down in style and grace. And that's all
Done.
she wrote.
What are you looking at?
This leads to... Oh, that's right. You two
Come
are
on
a
over
little
and say
too
hello.
young for this place.
Too young? No, S can't ever set foot in one of these places. You're hereby banned.
Okay. Okay. Why do you sound so desperate?
Now that's screwed. That particularly was screwed up. All right. Save. And we go.
Get some. Now, prove that you ain't just screwing around.
One damage, okay.
Now's a
I
great
gotta
time
stop.
for a sharp
Ramp.
engagement skill.
Wait up.
Swing!
Razor Hurricane!
Remember this. Focus unleashed. Engage.
That all you got?
Boost swing upgrade.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Right up.
You're really making me bust my ass.
Leaving this one.
Engagement skill.
We can win.
That's it.
I'll remember this. Engagement skill.
All right.
Okay. That is good.
Zoom, zoom.
The hunt. There's the hunt, the plant, and
Certain energy output activating.
Bag.
Boost gauge limit removed.
I won't joke.
Activating shield.
Keep it up.
Like hell you're weak. Hit him hard.
This ends now.
We're doing good.
Engage. Boost gauge upgraded.
Way to group. Keep sharp. Activating skill.
Like that.
We'll win. Now's a great time for a sharp engagement skill.
You're open.
We can win.
Boost
Let's
gauge
go.
limit
Go.
removed.
Pounding fist.
Our time to shine. Keep it up. Like
We
that.
can win.
Activating skill.
Trouble. Go for it, Elaine.
Engaging skill.
and done.
Closed the books on another case.
Can't complain with that.
Oh, please, that was nothing.
The girl from paradise.
Yep, I'm not reliving that drama. I'm just gonna get in. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. And later. It's late on my end and I have to head to bed. So, I will. See you later. Maybe later tomorrow. And I will talk. I don't know when I'll be on tomorrow. It is a day off, so there's that. Later.